Hello everyone, my name is Nicholas Devardoho and today I want to talk about the role of big data in modern businesses. So, have you ever craving for something and you search it all day in the internet and suddenly when you browse something like YouTube or surfing in Facebook, you feel like they are tracking you and advertising you an item that you want or you're craving for. So you buy it despite you feel like stalked by them and you still buy it. And they're smiling, of course, because they succeed to make you to convince you to buy that product. So yeah, of course, it cannot be denied that data is generated and moving quickly in this modern era. And it is because data is so important for the business because it open an opportunities for business so they can observe you and then analyzing it so they can know what the consumer is really looking for and what the consumer wants, and then they can develop it into a new idea and new products so that they can answer the needs of the customer. So Kim and Park stated that we cannot separating the culture and the consumer itself because it have essential relation that is so valuable for the company to extend their market research through the data collected. So they tend to collect the data with the modern information technology and communication so that the data can be passed to the creative marketing to gain broader data for the company to analyze so they can make a product that more relatable to the consumer needs. And so this is my thesis. So it means like more data by the digitalized society. It means it can lead to more relatable products to gain more consumer so that it can boost the economic condition that will lead to the modern economics. So they can control modern economics with it. With more data, they can like gain more consumer and they can answer more precisely what is the consumer really looking for, so that yeah, they will control the modern economics, especially the one who have more data and who can analyze data better. So why did it happen right now? So this is the reason. First reason is more data means broader view. So current technology and data analysis capabilities allows a company to predict the future condition in the economics. So they can know all the probability and possibilities of their actions so they can analyze it and so they can make a confident prediction what will happen in the future. So because of they can predict all what's happening in the future, they can make market predictions, of course, with the help of artificial intelligence and deep learning. They can predict what really the consumer looking for in the future, and then they can move the companies to be a data driven oriented business. So they rely heavily on data and they can plan their business ahead, so that yeah, they can have business plan that are predicting what the future will looks like, and I think it will boost their positions among the competitors. So Lu says this is why modern business intelligence is needed because the company have to run their business in the data driven concept to improve the corporate values and serve more relevant services or products for the consumer to enjoy. Yeah, the data-driven orientation always allows the company to excel its values in the market, and they can understand better what is going on in the market. So this concept is adopted by many startups, small or even a large corporate or companies in this modern world. So that more data means more opportunities to control the market, and it will create a trend in the consumer society that will improve the company value itself. So the second reason is data power is means a company power. Why this relation is like quite true, I think, because more data help the company to expand their network and also determine their role in that larger network. So this network allows the companies to collaborate between each other and also strengthen the network power to dominate the modern economics. So yeah, the data can give a huge contribution for the network, so that they can like winning against the competitors, especially smaller competitors in a smaller network, because they have all the data what they need, so they can like analyze to be driven, so they can drive the economics the way that they are predict from the data. So a better sense of data will allow the company to create a trend that benefits the product or service in society. And the united data gained by this network will help the company that are joining this network to create to together create a quite huge disturbance. So most said that superiority in the amount of data and the ability to analyze it enable a company to know and place themselves in an appropriate network with a strategic role and position. And this will lead a condition that digitalized society will drive the modern economics the way they want it to, and they can give a huge contribution to the network that they are in. So the united data also can create a disturbance, and they can prevent a disturbance too. So this will prevent any disturbance from a smaller competitor, because they already knowing what is going on and what the probability something happen in the future. So the disturbance itself uh, can affect the business sustainability, and also it can create a financial distraction. And this concept is stated by Olabode and their friends in 2022. Also, the third reason is big data means it will create a confidence to invest more in marketing. So yeah, the large company are spending more and more money in this modern world in marketing. So with a appropriate amount of data, it will create a confidence for them to invest the money into into the marketing strategy. And one of the and several example in the modern marketing strategy is like to play it in psychological engineering and in cognitive science to create a product trend and product awareness in the society, so that through the modern marketing in the social media, they can like present their product and create a product awareness among the consumer. So this is like the chart where data is given to the company, and the data give a company a sense of what the consumer culture looks like, and the company itself can see a major personal problem in the consumer market, and then through social media a company can create an intrapersonal influence that can blind the consumer from looking at the specification of certain products or services. And this statement is stated by Kastanakis in 2022. So yeah, in this modern worlds, I think the most important thing is the trend itself. If we cannot like give, if a company cannot give the best quality product, at least they can create a trend in there, because it can blind the consumer from looking at the specification and the quality of the products. So yeah, it is important to target the consumer with a proper marketing strategy. So in conclusion, who will control the economics in the modern era? Of course, it is the digitalized society with a strong data analysis and also a strong social media influences. So because the role of data and ability, we cannot deny it that in this modern era, data is the most important thing for business, because it can help them to create a business plan and marketing strategy. Yeah, also like all the specification of the product or the quality of product is also matters for the consumer, but without a proper marketing strategy, I think it cannot make the product will be like famous in the consumer society. So how about the rest? Sorry to say, yeah, the rest will be easily to be looted, and this can lead to an imbalanced economics between the one who produce more and the one who consumes more. Yeah, it seems cruel, but it is what it is. Okay, thank you for listening to my presentation, and this is the citation that I used. Thank you.